The Breakfast Express, live in New York.
With Virgin Atlantic.
So we're out here on the streets of Harlem today. I've decided I want to walk around, chat to some of the African Americans around here, ask them about the hot topic in America right now, and that's police brutality. I want to know how they feel about this. Do they feel nervous? Are they scared? So yeah, let's take on the streets and find out. Now, in general, I mean, police brutality here has escalated over the past year or so, couple of months. How does that make you feel in general as a Harlem resident?
I mean, I'm nervous. You know, I'm nervous only because I grew up here. So I watched it change from it not being as much as it is now to it just being overwhelming. You know, and it makes me nervous as someone who tries to be a law-abiding citizen, tries to do the right thing, but simply because I'm African American, that might be a reason for me to get stopped and just, you know, beat up, you know, brutalized simply for being who I am, and I'm not doing anything except for being who I am.
I don't want to sound biased and say they ought to target one group of people, but I mean, speaking for itself, every time you turn around, it's just unnecessary brutality going on. I feel like they don't have to go to that extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course they have to serve justice and do their job, but the extent of brutality is just, it's terrible, man. Like, see, I have a young son here. My son, he's only 5. And I have to teach him. Of course, you have to teach him to respect the authority, but at the same time, he can't walk around safe without them harassing him. So, you know, it's a rough place in this world.
I mean, I'm just nervous about people, period, sometimes, man. You know, not even just a police officer himself, just people's minds is just like elsewhere nowadays, man. So it's not even the police that I feel everybody, a lot of people, man. So you just gotta protect yourself at all measures, man. And walk with God.
There's a lot of racial profiling, you know, if you look a certain way, you wear hair a certain way, hey, come here, let me search you, you know what I mean? It's bad, it's real bad out here.
Is there any encounters that you may remember recently with police officers? What's the most recent thing where you treated okay recently?
So far, so good. You know, I've been treated okay by the police officers. I try not to give, you know, anyone a hard time. If they ask me to do something, I try to abide by it. Most recently, you know, I got stopped by the police. I was actually walking through this park. I didn't realize it was closed at the time. But I was walking through the park. And all they did was just tell me that the park was closed. They did stop because they were looking for somebody who may or may not have fit my description.
I don't want to quote-unquote fit the description or anything where they're like, oh, come here, and they just harass me. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel safe walking around by myself now because of that.
It's more of a stereotype, man. If you look a certain way, you're gonna be pressed. And to me, I don't mind it because I know that I'm not doing anything that's, you know, illegal. So they stop and they're doing this first thing. It does go against your constitutional right, but it also saves people. I think to me it's helpful.
Well, it does make you feel nervous, just knowing that possibility is there, and then if something happens, it's no consequences for the officers that violate you. You know, so it's definitely not fair. You know what I mean? Especially as a young black man, you know, doing the right thing out here, being a business owner. It's like they don't know that when they see us. When they see me, they look at me as the same person that just committed a crime or robbed somebody or whatever like that. You know what I mean? So we basically all fall in the same category, and that's how they view us.
I try not to really look at them because I know that draw attention, and when I do look at them and draw attention, I wind up getting searched for no reason. They just assume that I'm a suspect or something. It gets tiring.
What do you think brought on this momentum for it to be so harsh at the moment?
Well, I have to say it's 50-50. I can't just say one side. I have to say there's a few, you know, I mean, how I say African Americans that are ignorant, and then there's a few police that are just, you know, extremely against.
I think officers just knowing that they can kill a black person and get away with it. It's like, you know, why not? I'm gonna do it more now, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing gonna happen. I'm gonna get death duty, I'm gonna be, you know what I mean? Little minor penalties, that isn't anything, you know, for taking someone's life. The way they view us, it's like, you know, whatever, his life really doesn't matter. You know, that's how we feel, you know?
It's escalating a lot more now because you gotta realize, again, look at the violence amongst blacks. As long as we continue to kill each other at a record rate, they're gonna do the same thing. You gotta realize we don't respect one another. You think somebody else gonna respect us?
Why don't you come? I wanna hang out with you.